Welcome to a couple of jars with your boy Ryan and Jeff, and we're
Yeah,
doing some WWE 2K21. So,
as we
um,
call it, AEW Dynamite
exactly,
2021.
exactly. So we're basically doing a bunch of our Dynamite stuff. We have Dynamite and Dark. You have the option of Monday night with Dynamite or Wednesday night with Dark. Is how I ended up setting it up. I
Mm-hmm.
figured switch it up that way, give it a little bit of a different feel to it.
That
So
definitely
until
gives it to a little.
I can't get rid of SmackDown until we make these rosters full. So
Okay.
our first thing we're gonna do here is we're gonna go into the draft of custom players. And
Mm-hmm.
fair enough, we have yet to look at the draft, so we're gonna go in. We have 0 participants. We have no one in the division, so we're gonna go to our custom players. And I'm gonna have to fix Abaddon because she's at level 100. And I just
God
downloaded it.
damn.
So here's all the list of who we can draft from. So
Okay.
we have the whole list. So depending on if you want Dark or Dynamite, you get to
Mm-hmm.
pick first, or do you want? So your choices is do you want Monday night, Wednesday night, or do you want first pick in the draft? Your call.
I will take AEW Dynamite.
So you want Monday night Dynamite?
Give
Okay.
me Monday Night
So
Dynamite.
and if you want real quick before I do that, I can switch this to whatever you want. If you want me to switch it to Thursday night Dynamite or whatever, and I'll take
No.
Monday Dark. Okay. So here it is. So since you have Monday night Dynamite, I got Wednesday night Dark. So I'm gonna go in and pick my first participant. So I get the first pick in the draft,
Let's see
and we're
what
gonna
we do.
take a look here. And again, I'll fix Abaddon. So what we do is we have 2 women's titles, and I'll go in and show that in a little bit. We have the FTW title, which is the Dark Championship, and you have the World Heavyweight Championship with yours, but currently John Moxley is carrying in AEW. I have
So do
tag
I get
champions and you have
Moxley?
tag champions.
Do I get Moxley automatically?
No, it's not what happens. And my first pick in the draft is Moxley, if I can
Damn,
find
that's
him.
why you said it. You bastard.
Alright, so to shorten this video up a little bit for you guys and girls, it was just quicker to take an hour of drafting and sum this up into about, total of 7.5 minutes at the end of the day. Did the first talking point, and basically what we're doing here is you're watching Dynamite and Dark. He's got Dynamite, I have Dark, like we talked about in the beginning. We will go through week by week, doing each our shows and probably simulating them. We still haven't gotten that far in the recordings, but this will be here every Monday for you to watch, see how it goes, see how we set up our matches, see what you like, what you don't like. You comment down below. As always, tell us what you want to see, what you don't like, what you do like. We will be bringing in, as we talk about somewhere in this video, which is hours long, about possibly bringing in more. There were certain characters that I couldn't get because I didn't have other characters unlocked, so I've got to get into playing this more to be able to get the unlocked characters for us. So the created characters. So like there's no there's 2 girls we're missing on this list, and then there's a couple other ones, and then we're talking about bringing in like Evilise and Diamante. But I did find an Evilise, but there's a Diamante that isn't on the list as much. So there's that. We've also talked about bringing in some of the indie wrestlers like Warhorse, which you've seen on Dynamite before, as well as what you've been seeing currently with Thunder Rosa as well. I did find her. She's on the list. Some of these aren't great. We understand that, like the Anna J does not look that good, but again, this is what we were working with. Didn't download the entire pack here of all the other downloadable content because this was such a bad game this year that I wasn't doing that. I got the game. We're doing this for you guys, and we'll go week by week. We may do 2 weeks in one depending on how we do. We'll add some pay-per-views here and there. We're probably going to stick to 3 or 4 pay-per-views throughout the year. We're still, fleshing all of that out. I think we have a pay-per-view next month, so we're going to try and bring that to you. We may do it live on the Twitch channel at twitch.tv/rs6607, as well as twitch.tv/jar squad, or a couple of jars. I don't know if we've changed it since then, or squad underscore. So there we will be having, doing some live events with you guys as well, so that you can join in with us and, make your comments, maybe pick some of the match stipulations or some of the matches if you want, partake. So we're still fleshing things out. We do have a couple other wrestlers that we want to bring in that aren't like with WWE currently that we want to do, as well as some of the women wrestlers, because we only have 6 on each side. I think he has 7, I have 6. So we want to do that. The manager wrestlers that we have are only managers. They will not be wrestling. So Tully Blanchard, Arn Anderson, Vicky Guerrero. Who else do we have there? There's a couple other ones there. I know about Taz. So like they will just be managers. We did I set up my stables sort of the same with a tag team and all that stuff. So I have my roster's full of tag teams. He has 4 or 5 tag teams. So he has a Dark Order. He has 5 and 10, and he has Alex Reynolds and John Silver. So that tag team is called Sticky Steps. You have the other tag team of 5 and 10, which is called Numbers. You have the Dark Order, obviously, of Evil Uno and Stu Grayson. You have, I'm missing one other one he has on there. I just said the lineup today too, and I'm drawing a blank. Oh, and the Young Bucks. So that's his tag team division so far. He may create others as we go along, but the only way you can fight for tag team championships is if you have tag wrestlers created. So I said, just quick. I think he ends up with 40 on his roster. I end up with 36 or 37 because we end up just going back and forth, handing each other different things. So I have FTR. I have the Lucha Brothers. I have Private Party. I have Matt Jackson. Not Matt Jackson. Sorry, I have Matt Hardy on my roster, but he's on a tag team right now currently. Trying to think who else I ended up picking up here. I picked up Best Friends, so I have Best Friends with Orange Cassidy. I have Lance Archer, which is my next pick after I picked John Moxley with Taz. So whoever we picked, so if I picked Lance Archer, I automatically got Taz. The tag teams, we didn't do that as much, but we ended up giving each other the tag teams anyway. There's only the Dark Order is the only one that we separated because I have Brody Lee and he has everybody else from the Dark Order. There may have been one other team that we had separated, but I can't remember who that is right now. Oh, SCU. So he has Scorpio Sky, so I was going with him, but I ended up having Frankie Kazarian and Christopher Daniels. So I have that tag team. It's SC No U. So that was just play on words because of SCU, obviously. But basically, all of the tag teams are pretty much together that I can think of right now, as you'll see in the next episode next Monday. So catch us every Monday for AEW GM Mode with your boy Ryan and Jeff. Don't forget to follow us. Oh, there it is. Our Twitch is twitch.tv/J.A.R.S_squad. For the squad, where you see Jeff's gameplay, twitch.tv/RS6607 for my gameplay when I do my Monday, Wednesday, Friday of streaming Fortnite. Also, the YouTube, obviously, you're on a couple of jars, and our Twitter is a couple of jars. So don't forget to follow us on all those links. Subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, hit the thumbs up. Leave us a comment down below. Let us know what you want to see. And as always, we appreciate you tuning in to a couple of jars. And again, every Monday, you can catch us on AEW GM Mode on YouTube. Thanks, and have a good day.